Hello, everybody. This is Love of Truth Tarot, and I'm going to get into another collective reading. And I think I'm just going to do another general collective reading and see what pops up. Although there have been a lot of messages regarding twin flames or divine feminine, divine masculine. So let me just do my singing bowl. Okay. Let's get into it. If you have been watching my readings, thank you. And if you've been liking or if you've subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. Big or small, I really appreciate everything. So, and if you have been watching me, you'll know that I'm obsessed with these cards because they're just like a good guidance system for me. I didn't actually say usually I'll call out and I'll say, angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light, which I will now because time is fluid, so it doesn't matter if I said it before or after. But anyways, the first card out is the Three of Wands. So, you might be traveling or you might just be planning ahead in life or planning for the future. Let's see. Yeah, and it seems like you're in a happy time right now. Obviously, not everybody is going to resonate with this. So if you do not resonate with this reading, that's totally fine and understandable. That happens sometimes because these are general readings. I might do horoscope readings, like all of the signs and stuff, but I always feel called to do collective readings just because I like to see where we're headed as a collective. And then the love readings kind of just pop out of nowhere too. So like a lot of these tend to be about love, but I don't make it that way. I don't mean to make it that way, but it just ends up happening. Okay. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear? Okay. Yeah, you're on fire because obviously we've got two cards relating with fire. Sorry about the notification thing here. I'm going to turn on Do Not Disturb for a minute. The Queen of Wands is all about confidence. She is a very strong woman. She knows who she is, and she's not afraid to show who she is, like who her inner self is. She lets it shine outward. She's very attractive, magnetic, mature, helpful, friend, well liked, loyal, generous, confident. So you might be feeling this like a healthy competitive feeling to you or to a situation that you're going through. And then it also says also values her home and family life. So it might be that you're just at home and you're feeling very secure within your home and your home life, your children or your family or whoever you live with, even if you live alone, and I love this because she's very independent. Again, the confidence really exudes off of the Queen of Wands. It might just be you and your kitty. It might just be you and your pet, but you're like you're happy and content with that. Like, whoever is in your family or whoever you have around you, even if it is yourself, you're very confident and you're very happy and content with that. And the vibrancy also sticks out to me. So, maybe you feel like you're glowing at this time. It seems like there's a very happy energy here. Like, you're ready for the future. You're kind of like, I'm ready. Like, there's new plans going on here. Maybe there's a new business, or maybe you're working on a business that you have. Angels, guides, ancestors, please. Oh. Okay. Now we have another wand card. And that, like I said, is associated with fire. The fire signs. And Ace of Wands reversed, it says hesitant, missed opportunities, wasted talent, potential, or infertility. I feel like it's just more of a hesitancy. Maybe you just haven't felt like you were out there in a while, so to say, or maybe you haven't felt confident in a while, and maybe you're just kind of like a little hesitant to express, like the Queen of Wands does so easily. Yeah, you might just feel like a little, I don't get like there's a big energy from this. It's kind of like a little hesitant about yourself, a little doubtful. Oh, and then I knock over another card. Or two. Let's see. All right. Actually, hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, I just also was kind of meditating on this card a little bit more, and I feel like I picked up that you're hesitant because there's something maybe getting in the way or trying to get in the way. A distraction, I feel, maybe that's pulling you away from what your plans for the future are. And like I said, they seem very there's a very confident, vibrant energy to these plans and to your energy, but something, like I said, is trying to get in the way of that. But I don't feel like it's necessarily malicious, like anybody has malicious intent or anything. It just might be like life circumstances and stuff that get in the way, We also have, these cards fell. We have the Four of Cups, and this represents, like, usually I look at it like discontentment or boredom, or like just not content with what is going on at the moment, but not seeing this guy. He's only concerned that he's not happy with these 3 cups, but he doesn't understand there is another new beginning. This is how I look at it. Being presented, there's a new beginning being presented to him, but he's refusing to look at it or pay attention to it. So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe there's something getting in between you and your new beginning. Maybe that's what's going on here, or trying to, maybe. It does, I'll read what it says. Regret, refusing offers, missed opportunities, stagnation, disillusion, focusing on the negative, self-absorption, depression, boredom, nostalgia, frustration, weariness, meditation, daydreaming, fantasizing. Yeah, I feel it's more of a missed opportunity thing. So whatever this distraction is, or whatever's getting in between you and your plans, is just like it's creating missed opportunities for you. But just know that the positive side to this is that no matter how many missed opportunities there are, there's always going to be another opportunity. It just might not be the same one. It comes in different forms, okay? It can change constantly, and that's how life is. Life just constantly changes. I don't know why I'm also getting, because there's Cancer here. The symbol for Cancer Uh, there might be some sort of um it might be some sort of emotional um thing that has to do with this, or maybe you might be a Cancer yourself. Excuse me. Or it could mean in the summer, in Cancer season, something is going to come to fruition from your plans. Maybe it's just that nothing's happening right now because of this card, because of the missed opportunity, but maybe there will be another opportunity where something will happen for you next year in the summer. I don't know. Maybe that just applies to some people. And then we have the Devil reversed. Release from bondage, removing the chains, excessive ambition, and moderate greed, instability, dependency, feeling at the end of your rope. Okay. You've released yourself from something that you've been feeling trapped by or in bondage by. So you are moving in the right direction. I just say excessive ambition, and I feel these cards so far, like the fires, I was gonna say the fire sign cards or the wands, represent a lot of ambition and determination. So maybe that is a clue here. Excessive ambition. Maybe that's what's creating the missed opportunities. Like, we could be trying too hard in some sense, I would suggest don't push yourself too hard, take it step by step, but there's always a balance, not too fast, not too slow, just keep it steady, and that's what I'm hearing. So excessive ambition, yeah, it's a Capricorn card, the Devil. Oh, we got another card. We got 10 of Cups. Okay. So all I'm hearing is you don't want to jump into something too quickly. Yes, you're making plans for the future. Yes, that's a very good thing. Yes, you're very confident. But obviously there's some sort of hesitancy sometimes. And okay, and it also says wasted potential on the Ace of Wands reverse. So like, you just want to be aware of wasting energy, I'm hearing. Like, okay, you know how they say, like, don't push yourself too hard to the point of burnout, because then once you're burned out, then you won't have enough energy to like bounce back, and at least bounce back in the amount of time that you were hoping, and you kind of waste more time when you do that and you don't accomplish as much. So that's kind of what I'm getting to. But we have a very good sign here, 10 of Cups. This is the Happy Family card. A reunion or family gathering, marriage, long-term relationship, stability, security. I think you're building stability. You're looking, yeah, you're looking to build some sort of stability. Abundance. Oh, okay. Harmony. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, yeah. So you're focused on security. You're focused on what is going to fulfill you in life. You want to build a solid foundation. And this is your ideal situation. This is what it would look like. A happy family, happy marriage, or, it doesn't have to technically be marriage. It doesn't have to technically be a family. But you want some sort of togetherness. You want happiness. You want Yeah, you want some togetherness in your life, okay? You want stability, you want security, and that is the goal that you're trying to achieve. Now, can we get some more information? Angel guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Wow. The lovers. See, it always tends to be like a love reading. But that's okay. It's totally cool. Because this is the energy that comes up. I only pick up on energy that comes out. And for some reason, I'm called to read this right here. My personal values system lead me to love. So that is exactly what I was talking about. You definitely, like, you're building your value system now, and that stability, or no, you've had this value system, you're building off of that, and you're planning for the future with somebody you love. That's what I'm getting because of the lovers. This does indicate major choices as well, but I feel it's both. I feel that there is a relationship, a connection that you have with somebody that you love very much, and it's also major choices. So you're making a major choice with somebody that you love, or for someone that you love. Um, it's for both of you, really. I just keep hearing happy home and happy life and happy marriage, happy family. Major choices, love, soulmates, kindred spirits, perfect unions, partnerships, relationships, romance, desire, sexual connections, shared values. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely sharing your values with somebody, and you're creating this union, this partnership, Like, I know that relationships are not business related at all, but I just feel the sense of like a business aspect to it, because again, with the Queen of Wands, it says good business sense, confidence, remember? So, and these are very fiery symbols and signs. Excuse me, sorry. I think I'm getting some sort of, apologize, guys. Let me pause it for a second. Okay, so what I'm also getting is you both have, okay, it reminds me, the Devil card reminds me of the Lover's card, but in a darker sense, right? Like the darker aspects of the Lovers, and how you can fall into your own negativity or traps of obsession or addiction, or anything that's basically not fruitful. Okay. But reversed, this is interesting. This is pretty cool. You're both releasing these chains. I feel the sense of you're working together. You're both healing too. You're releasing from bondage, from whatever that may be, and that also might be between you two too. So it might be a twin flame connection, it might be a soulmate connection. I could just say divine feminine, divine masculine, because this is definitely what the divine feminine and masculine would be doing. This is very typical. And now it's sometimes, it's in the devil stage. Sometimes there are things that are going to, quote, like hold you down, or make you feel chained, either to each other, and or to the devil, or to something that is addictive or obsessive, or anything anything dark, anything that's not going to help you grow. Let's see, bondage too. So I'm getting that you both feel free with one another, and you both feel you're breaking from the bondage of other areas of your life as well. So anything else that has been trying to keep you back or keep you down, you're both releasing things in your own personal life so that you can come together. Okay, that's making a lot more sense. Because again, with the twin flame journey, this is how it naturally happens. You know, we individually have to go through our own crap and then release it. It sounds easier than it actually is. But that is what is needed in order for them to both come together. Now, I remember this about the Lover's card. I will never forget this, but I've learned, I think I learned this in multiple places, but I don't know exactly. But the the feminine aspect or the female is looking towards, I want to say feminine because it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you can be feminine. The man can also be feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. But the feminine energy is looking towards the divine. We'll just say the most high, the divine, right? The masculine energy is looking towards the feminine. So the masculine looks towards the feminine to know what to do, in a sense, like a guidance system. She is guided by the divine. The divine's guiding her, and she is I say she, but the divine, or I'm sorry, the feminine is guiding the masculine. So she gets her guidance from the Most High, and the masculine gets his guidance from the feminine. So what I'm trying to say here is that every part of this growth process has to start with the divine, with God, with the Most High, whatever name you want to give it. That is what should be the focus. And I think that with the devil, it's interesting. Let me see. It's interesting because the female in this one, the feminine aspect in this one, she's looking kind of like staring out into space. She kind of looks spaced out. You can't really see it on here. But the masculine's also looking at her. But it's very interesting, isn't it? Like, I don't think a lot of people notice that. But then the devil is also lighting the masculine's tail, which is interesting. He has a tail. Oh, they both have tails. It's more of an animalistic nature. That's why they have tails, I believe. The devil's lighting the masculine's tail on fire, and that's further. I mean, this can represent many different things. This is how tarot is. Like, I know that there's probably a correct, meaning to it and all that, but it's technically, it can go any which way, when you're reading intuitively. But I'm taking this in this reading as the devil is trying to light the masculine's tail on fire, okay? And metaphorically, it's like taking the masculine's passion that should be very fruitful and very pure, and turning it into something like tainting it and like a destruction energy. This is what I'm getting from this. And he's looking to the feminine for guidance, especially because of this like energy going on here. And the feminine, like I said, is staring out into space. So when they're controlled by their obsessions, their addictions, mental health issues, ego, etc., all this, there's just no guidance, obviously. And you're not going to go look towards the devil for guidance either, but and this is all metaphors, of course, but it's in reality as well. but it's like the feminine needed to, so whatever in the situation, the feminine needed to find her way towards the divine in order to guide the masculine. They work together, and I'm not saying it's like, oh, the feminine is like the smart one, or like the more, spiritual one, and then the masculine is just, following along, because obviously they work together and they're equals. And that's also what this represents, because Gemini is representing like an equal energy, the twins, right? So twin flames, okay? And also, this is interesting about the chakras. Like, I know I'm spending a lot of time on this, but I really think it's needed. Oh, this is interesting too. 15, 1 and 5 is 6, and there's 6 on this card too. And here's an interesting thing as well. 666 actually means harmony. Okay, so working together, like I was saying, and I always promote harmony in general. And look at this, reversed disharmony. So obviously upright, it means harmony. Okay, and there's so much to this. Like, see, this the root chakras here, because they were only focused on the material. That is what the devil is focused on, is only the earthly physical matters of life. And the devil now, it's not bad, the root chakra is not bad, but it's like the devil wants to keep you there, and it doesn't want you to elevate and be able to go past the heart chakra. I think it stops right before the heart chakra. Like, I don't know where I heard this, but I've learned many different things, like related to tarot, but also about the chakras, and about energy, and what type of people are in tune with all their chakras, what type of people aren't. And that's okay. Like, there's no judgment, but the devil wants you to stay in the lower chakras. That's what I'm saying, basically. So, but once it gets to the heart chakra, that's where things start blossoming and opening up to a more positive, enlightening, and revealing type of energy. And like, there's just a higher vibration. There's a give and take, like I said, with the Gemini and with the equals. I apologize for my stuffiness here. So, like I said, with the devil, they were in bondage. So whoever this is, you and your twin flame, and now this could also mean that you're still in bondage, or that this is going to be the future. So everybody's on different timelines as well. But the main thing that I'm trying to say is that you're going from not knowing where to go, whether you're the masculine or the feminine. The feminine was staring out to space and kind of out of it. And I'm getting intuitively too that she has the grapes for her tail. And I feel intuitively that represents, like, saying that there's fruit there, but she doesn't, it's almost like she's so out of it that she's not realizing the beauty within her, or what she has. Okay? And now that it's reversed, it's so much more clear that you both have, or you will release these bondage, these chains, this bondage, or these chains, and the instability. So you're moving towards a stable connection, and this is how it's meant to be, basically. That's what I wanted to get to. Now, it also does say excessive ambition. Okay. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, so the excessive ambition, I just feel is it's nothing to be really worried about. I think it's just more like to be aware of um being excessive in the sense of wanting to push anything to go somewhere. That's why I always say take one step at a time. And what I'm thinking also is the Ace of Wands reverse, like the missed opportunities, or the Four of Cups. Maybe because they both say missed opportunities, so there's a missed opportunity for a reason. I believe everything happens for a reason. So it might just be there to slow you down so that you can take one step at a time. So it's not always something we have to look at as an obstacle. Like, not all obstacles are necessarily bad, or like, we don't have to push through, especially with this type of situation, because pushing through was what made this energy pop up, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Because the divine knows what to do at all times. So if something is too excessive, again, with the excessive ambition, it's not bad to have ambition, of course, but again, we want to avoid burnout, and we want to avoid any future problems or future mishaps or disharmony, of course. But you're obviously headed in the right direction. So I think it's also accepting the fact that there can be missed opportunities, but that only means that it's going to set you up for the right opportunities in the future. And it's trying to move you in a forward movement. Okay? Yeah, I think I'm going to just leave it there, because that was really the meat and the potatoes of the reading. And it's funny, we only have 7 cards total, and I took forever just to talk about them. But that's where there's a lot of energy in these cards, There's so much. It's like they tell a different story every time, and I think that's just so amazing. And again, excuse me for my plug nose, but I just also want to say about the heart chakra on here, like I said, about the root and then the heart chakra and the Lovers. So it's like you're going from being concerned about only like the earthly matters, or through an addictive lifestyle, to opening up your heart to one another. You're working together with the angels, with your guides, with your ancestors. You're both working on yourself. You're both talking to God, the divine, and it's like I'm hearing you're making these choices together, and that's, it's like everything works in harmony when the feminine, I mean, of course the masculine is connecting with the divine as well. It's not like masculine can't go directly to the divine, but like I said, as far as the guiding goes, the divine feminine is usually the one that guides she guides by example. So just by her doing that, just by her focusing only on the divine, the masculine is just in awe of that, and he's like, I want to do that too, because he's in awe of her. The masculine's in awe of the feminine, and of course it's vice versa, but talking about energies, this is how it goes. So the feminine is like, plays a very important part. Of course, they both play a very important part. The masculine does have more of a grounding effect to the relationship as well. But the feminine is, like I said, is guiding through example in her faith and her connection to the divine. So it inspires the masculine, and it inspires them both to connect more at the heart. And it's also, I'm getting this too intuitively, that it clears a lot of things up when you go through the divine, when you ask for help from your angels, from your guides, your ancestors, when you actually tap into a higher vibration, everything starts to work out way better and in harmony. Because when you don't have that, it turns into the devil energy, and you're chained and you're bonded to the devil, which is really, I look at it like an absence of goodness, an absence of having God in your life, of having the divine guide you in your life. So all I have to say is you're headed in a very beautiful direction, or you're already there. And don't worry about the missed opportunities, because it's only guiding you in the direction you need to go in. Just keep following the divine, whether you are a feminine or a masculine, you know. But especially the feminines should, I really feel that they should take that to heart, and know that they are the guiding example of all of this. You're going to get what you want. That's all I know, with each other. So if you are twin flames, you are going to rejoin. As far as this reading, and as far as the energies that are here, if you're here and you're listening to this, then that is meant to be. You are meant to be with your person. Yeah. So I guess that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate everybody that watches or listens. And if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you like to subscribe, please do so as well. And I will see you guys soon. I hope everybody else is doing well. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.